Hey guys, Brian C here and welcome to another Gunpla review. And what we have here today is the Master Grade Quebeley Mark II. Okay, so two things that you guys will notice immediately: me wearing gloves and the unit is painted over. So to make the long story short, I was just gonna paint the yellow. That's it. But it ended up becoming a full-blown project when I noticed a few imperfection. Yeah, here's what's left of the frame, the original color. It's shiny. Okay, so this unit is actually not bad, but if you compare it to the Quebeley Mark I, it's practically the same. It's a recolored version. The unit in the Double Zeta timeline, the Quebeley Mark II was actually created for the play clones. So Elpeo Puru had multiple clones, and they ended up piloting the Quebeley Mark IIs. There you go. Okay, so let's talk about the mobility of this unit. This unit is actually not that bad, but there are a few minor issues. Okay, so this one actually got mobility, but the problem is the joint itself. Here, if you don't push it too hard, it will, or properly, it will fall off. But the mobility itself is not bad, as you guys can see that. Full 360-degree angle for the arm here. Now for the shoulder, now the fin here is not bad. It's actually, there's some joints here. The fins you can actually separate. Let's remove this for now. Okay. Yeah, so the fins can be separated. There's some joints here that you can, that you guys can see, and it can be rotated. It's actually really not that bad. See, there you go. And very mobile. You can still do the 360. You can actually turn the arm over, no issues at all. Yeah. And let's put this back here. Okay, yeah, there we go. And the next part also is the location of the beam saber here. Now the beam saber is actually at the forearm. You can actually just pull it. See, the problem on this side here is you can't, it's kind of hard to actually remove if you push it too far. So that's another issue there, is if you paint it, you got to make sure that this is kind of a little bit loose so you can actually pull it out easily. For me, I'm having trouble right now. But I do have a beam saver here, already taken out and placed on a closed fist hand. Okay, so the beam saber is actually really easy. You can either remove the hand here or just pull the stop part off and pull the beam saber out. So the beam saber actually got a few options. This one here, I think it's for widening the beam, but there's no after effect. And this other one is, let's see here, it's actually an attachment for the beam saber itself. So easy as that. And the beam itself is yellow, and there's actually a curvature here, which is really nice. And it's from the way it's designed, it looks like 3 beam sabers combined into a one long one. There you go. Not bad. Okay, now for the hand, you guys actually already noticed the closed fist, closed hand, that you can actually place the the beam saber, and you got the open palm one, which is actually really nice. Just imagine if you ever watch Macbeth, you guys actually will notice like the skull in one of the actor's hands. Yeah, that's what kind of reminds me of. But, oops, sorry. We do have another set of hands here that actually got full articulation. There's actually ball joints on the fingers, and there's articulation here at all the fingers also. So which is not bad. So this is some of there's master grades that actually have the same feature, but this is actually I really like. Very poseable. Look at that. Oops. I just gave you guys a finger, ain't I? It's actually not that bad. And mobility wise, really good. Okay, now for the next part here is well, the inside of the shoulder here. Okay, so the joint is for the polycap is here to be attached, and you guys will notice a hole here, a square hole. This is actually when you're attaching the two pieces together, and it's actually not that bad, and it's actually quite solid. See, it actually support both sides together, and they actually did some details also, which is really nice. And this is a separate part that I actually added some more details here. I used some panel lines and some gunpla marker and a different I believe this color here is olive drab 2 or TS28, which I actually tried to match with color red. I kind of enjoy that actually. Yeah, and let's go to the headpiece. Okay, so the headpiece here actually got mobility. Okay, and it can turn to a certain degree, but it can't. Left and right is very limited, but up and down. Now, there's actually another potential for this unit. I've seen a master grade turn into cell, so just think about another character, Majin Buu. Thinking about the huge version. Okay, now for the next part is the torso area. Now the torso actually have the same gimmick as the Quebeley Mark 1. Just trying to get, and you can actually open up the cockpit also. Kind of forgot how to open it. There we go. Yeah, and you shall be able to see a pilot there, but sadly I'm still having trouble with my lighting. Okay, you can actually close that up easily and push this back down. There you go. That's the front side. Now for the back side, you actually have the V pin here. Let's see if I can remove this, if I remember correctly. There we go. I hate that. Oops. Always happen whenever I review a master grade. Okay. Okay, so this is where the funnels are. I've added some more details here, originally yellow. And you can actually remove the pins here for an effect. Very easy to install back also. You can even remove the red part here, which is kind of hard right now. Let's see if I can take it off without messing up the paint here. Okay, I guess I can. Okay. Okay, come on, you can do it. Ah, there we go. Okay. There you go. There's even more details here at this armor, and more details. So you can actually remove part of the armor to see its mechanics inside. And let's put this back together. Okay, so now let's see the articulation for the waist here. Now, you can actually turn it, but it limits the movement because of the back fin here. But it can definitely turn 360 degrees. The front waist, which I actually missed an area to be painted, I'll fix that later. You can actually move this part. There's a mobility there, and I think I just heard something snap. Hopefully it's not something important. Okay, just the paint, I guess. And the side skirts, there's some mobility. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, dang. I tend to do that with the master grades. I think I'm a little bit too harsh on the master grade units. Okay, so you guys can see there's some mobility there for the side skirts. Now for the legs, now you get the kneecap armor that is posable, and it can actually go up, but it's hitting the back skirt, and the side skirt is limiting its possibility. And now this can bend also. That's how far it can go. And for the feet, there's a ball joint here that you can move, which is not bad. And part of the foot can be transformed. Now there's actually some details on the foot also that you can add some more if you're planning on putting some like a master grade action base for this. But it's really not that bad. I actually like the mobility of this unit. It's not really limited. It's actually quite good. Okay, now it can stand on its own, as you guys already saw that. But I think I did something wrong here that's making it very unstable. Yeah, like I was mentioning, it's the way you pose it that it can stand on its own. Now I think I moved this area a little bit too much. That's why it's a little bit unsteady, see? But easily fixed compared to the others. Okay, so you guys have seen the mobility of this unit. Certain areas actually do fall off if you don't actually tighten it, and certain areas that are actually, like especially the beam saver here, that's kind of hard to take out. Kind of annoyed at that. And you guys will notice that there's not a whole lot to panel line also outside. It's very polished. There's no, for this you guys can use your imagination. I've seen other kits that they've actually scribed panel lines in it, and you guys can go ahead. And this unit is actually really good on its own already, even without the paint. Well, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the yellow, but it's already good as is. Now, of course, you'll actually have to put some details in to bring out its full potential. For me, I painted this. Okay, so the last part that I want to show you guys is the sticker. Okay, so I ended up using the sticker for the eyes already, and then we have the decal here, which is a dry transfer decal. I've actually, if you guys can see that, it's actually yellow. So when you actually add the decal into a specific area, it will bring out its potential. Now the other part also is this is a dry transfer. So you're practically going to have to rub the decal in with and tape it up on that area. So do not be afraid. I've actually created a video for that on how to dry transfer, how to do the dry transfer decal, which I'm gonna leave a link at the end of this video. Okay, so that's actually I think this is a 16-minute video. Hopefully you guys like this vid. Give it a thumbs up, and much appreciated for you guys watching this. This is an ongoing project that I'm really enjoying. And for next week's review, we will be reviewing a P Bandai Pale Rider. Okay, so that's it, guys. If you guys got any questions, leave it in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up and check my other videos also. This is Brian C signing out. Have a good day, good night, afternoon, wherever you are. See ya.